Hi there. Today we're going to discuss divide fractions. What will we learn today? Today we're going to divide fractions, and we're also going to divide mixed numbers. Key concept: divide fractions. To divide a fraction, multiply it by its multiplicative inverse, or reciprocal. So what that basically means is, if you have a division problem such as this, 7/8 divided by 3/4, you're going to change the division problem into a multiplication problem. So the first number will stay the same, division will turn into multiplication, and you turn the second fraction into its reciprocal. Okay, so all you're taking is the fraction and you're flipping it. Here's example number 1. Find 1/3 divided by 5. Now before you start dividing and flipping over anything, you want to make sure that both of the fractions are in fraction form, which means they have to have just a numerator and just a denominator. So in the cases of whole numbers and mixed numbers, you want to make them improper first before you start changing the division sentence into multiplication. So the first thing I'm going to do here is I'm just going to say 1/3 divided by 5 over 1. So I just renamed this 5 as 5 over 1 so I can make it a fraction divided by a fraction. So now I can actually rename. So I've got 1/3, division turns into multiplication, and 5 over 1 turns into 1 over 5. So now I can multiply across. I've got 1 times 1, and then I've got 3 times 5, and that equals 1 over 15. Okay. Here's example number 2. Find 3/4 divided by -1/2. Write in simplest form. So already I see that both of the fractions are in fractional form, so I don't have to convert anything. So let's turn this division sentence into a multiplication sentence. So I've got 3/4. Division turns into multiplication, and the reciprocal of -1/2 is -2 over 1. Okay, now I can multiply now across. So I've got 3 times -2, and then I've got 4 times 1. Okay, this now equals -6 over 4. So our job's not done because we haven't simplified yet. So 6 and 4 are both divisible by 2. So I'm going to simplify that to -3 over 2. And again, we're still not done because this is an improper fraction. So 3 is divisible by 2. Um, sorry guys. 1 time with 1 left over out of the 2. So the answer is -1.5. Here's example number 3. Find 2/3 divided by 3 1/3. So again, we're going to take a look at this problem. Both of the numbers aren't in fraction form because we have a mixed number here. So let's rewrite it in fractional form. So we've got 2/3 divided by, now 3 1/3 as a fraction. We're going to do 3 times 3, which is 9 plus 1. That equals 10 over 3. Okay, so now we're going to now turn my division problem into multiplication because I have two fractions. So I have 2/3 times the reciprocal of 10 over 3 is 3 over 10. So now I can multiply across 2 times 3 and 3 times 10. Okay, that equals 6 over 30. Our job isn't done because we can still simplify. So 6 over 30 simplifies down to 1 over 5. So our answer is 1/5. Here's our last example. The side pieces of a butterfly house are 8 1/4 inches long. How many side pieces can be cut from a board measuring 49 1/2 inches long? So here we have to set up our own division problem. So usually we start off with what is being divided by how many. So here, the thing that's being divided is the board. So that's 49 1/2, and it's being divided by 8 1/4 inches. Okay. Now again, we can't start changing this into multiplication because it's not a division sentence. It's not in fractional form yet. So now we have 49 and a half. Let's turn that into a multiplication sentence. So 2 times 49 is 98, plus 1 is 99 over 2, divided by, now 4 times 8 is 32, plus 1 is 33 over 4. So now we have two fractions. Now we can set up our multiplication problem. So the first one stays the same. Division turns into multiplication, and I'm going to take this number and turn it into a reciprocal. So the reciprocal of 33 over 4 is 4 over 33. Okay, now we can multiply across. Now 99 times 4 is 396. 2 times 33 is 66. Okay, so now we're taking a look at this and we said, oh no, it's not simplified. 396 and 66 are both divisible by 6. So that equals 66 over 11. And again, this is also divisible by 11. So 66 divided by 11 is 6. 11 divided by 11 is 1. So this is going to equal 6. And the answer we're looking for is how many side pieces. So we would say 6 side pieces. Okay, hope that video was helpful. Thank you. Bye.